You are a Birthdayzilla and everyone hates you. Everyone doesn't hate you that much. It's more so you hate you. Hi everyone. Today I'm here to let you know that you're insufferable. Oh, oops, I'm sorry. We're insufferable. And I think we need a reality check before we lose all our goddamn friends, or even worse, our goddamn minds. The title of this video is not motherfucking lying. Consider this an intervention, because I know a lot about y'all, or at least I pretend to. If you're like me, which I know you are, girl, then every time that birthday comes around, you grow scales on your skin. It's giving Birthdayzilla. She blow those candles and motherfucking flames coming out. But I'm not intervening you from an holier than thou POV. If being a Birthdayzilla is heroin, then I'm the bitch with the needle in her arm telling you to get sober. It quite literally is the blind leading the blind up in here. Only a few seconds in, I've already somehow offended heroin addicts, blind people, and bitches who don't moisturize their skin. Off to a great start. Hi, my name is Linux, and you're watching another episode of Pumping It, the podcast where I go out into the world, ruin everybody's time, including my own, and then I come running back to you to tell you, oof, you guys, I just pumped it. Not in a good way. Then after learning my lesson, I let you know how you can pump it, because if I can pump it and you can pump it, then bitch, we all can pump it. So I wasn't gonna tell you my age, but hi, I'm 30. I just turned 30, like 2 weeks ago. I was not feeling fab at all about turning 30. In fact, I hated it. You only turn 30 once. I'm going to put in the work to ensure that my 30th was like none other. It was a pretty good birthday. It lasted a month and 2 weeks long, but I didn't have fun. Nobody had fun, actually, because I was a monster. I was a monster. I just watched Shrek, so I'm very in the get out me swamp mood right now. Where was I? I didn't have any fun because I was a monster. Get out me swamp. Monster to my friends, yes, but mostly I was a monster to myself. I was being nasty to the birthday girl. Me, I was a birthday girl. I do not want to skip ahead. In today's episode, we are talking about turning 30, expectations versus reality, and the art of realizing you might actually be the problem. And by that, I mean you're the problem. I'm the problem. We've been the problem this whole damn time. Oh, and obviously I'm going to tell you how to stop being a Birthdayzilla and making everyone hate you, including you. You hate you too. From solo birthdays in Mexico to surprise parties gone wrong, spiritual ass surf lessons. It got weird. We are going to unpack exactly what happens when you try too hard to make your life perfect, and then it just goes to shit and explodes. You could either be happy by stop letting life be perfect and let it just get messy, or you could try for life to get it perfect and then it gets real messy and then you're fucking pissed. I know what one I'm gonna choose moving forward, and I also know the one I chose this past birthday month. So yeah, we're about to pump it. But first, before we really start pumping it, we got some housekeeping. I know I talked about this last episode, but I still want to do some pump desk episodes. Y'all know the normal format of these videos. I go in, I spill you the tea, I tell you some crazy ass stories, things that happen to me, and then we learn from all of my mistakes, or we learn from all of my successes. Typically, it's my mistakes. That being said, I have been in my Kris Jenner CEO bagatha lately, and in order to do that, bitch, right over there in my bedroom, I built a desk. It's just a $150 Amazon desk. I wake up every day and I go over to that desk and I get to fucking work. I want to incorporate it into the Pumping It universe, and I know exactly how we are going to do that. Every few episodes, I'm gonna get off the damn bed because I'm getting bed sores up in here. We're gonna go over to the pump desk and I'm gonna read some messages from you guys. I'm gonna help y'all pump it in a more specific way because I know y'all going through some shit and I am here to help. Or at least I'm here to teach you how to pump it. Pumping it doesn't always help the situation, but it does make you pump it. There is a Google form below in the description of this video. Fill it out. Once I have enough submissions to make a full pump desk video, then the pump desk will happen. The next thing, girl, the last video where I enhanced my princess wand, I really honestly mostly did that because I thought I was going to go viral. It did not go viral. It did the opposite. It got flagged by YouTube, taken off YouTube. I had to edit it a little bit, re-upload it, and now it's just like shadow banned, and it got 0 views, literally 0 views. I enhanced my princess wand to go viral, and it hurt my social media metrics. Not saying that I should make a bunch of money, but I do be having Venmo, and I do be having Cash App. Run me my money. Now, if you live in New York City, it's about to hit 4 years of Paul's Dolls every single Wednesday at Paul's Casablanca. Come through, girl. Have a drink with me. Let's kiki. I need as many bodies up in that bitch as possible. My LA girls, Paul's Dolls LA is coming back at an all new venue at the Chapel at the Abbey, presented in collaboration with Mr. And you want the Paul's Dolls girls to visit you, then reach out. We'll fucking key up in your city. And lastly, if you want to wear some cunt merch, you can always go to club-linux.com. Maybe if my Adderall hits the right way, we will have a holiday collection. All right, let's ruin this motherfucking birthday now, shall we? Disclaimer, throughout this whole damn video, I'ma say Bridezilla instead of Birthdayzilla. Just pretend it's Birthdayzilla. I have ADHD. I don't know what to tell you. Birthdayzilla, Bridezilla, interchangeable. Got it. Everyone's like, oh, your 30th, that's a big one. They're telling the truth. Your 30th is a big one. When you imagine a 30th birthday, you're like, okay, fun, pivotal. Life really begins. 20s are broke, bitch, poor. 30s are when everything comes together. You're finally an adult. You got money, but you also got freedom. You're not trying to be someone you're not, blah, blah, blah. Bitch. All I was doing was freaking the hell out. And I'm going to tell you why. This is going to be a theme of the video. Expectations versus reality. Girl, they were getting my ass. Everybody up in here better have seen the movie 13 Going on 30. You know the vibes. If you don't, then you are flopping. The 13-year-old thinks her life's gonna get way better when she turns 30. She goes into the closet at her birthday party when everyone's being mean to her, accidentally does a little spell, hits her head on this dollhouse. Then next thing you know, she wakes up, she's 30. And she's gagging because 30-year-old her was nothing like the 13-year-old version of her thought 30-year-old her was going to be. The 30-year-old version of her was nasty. She was shady. She was a little slut. She was promiscuous. She had some man running around dancing to Too Sexy for My Shirt, Ice Ice Baby. He was a hockey player. I'm getting a little too hyper fixated on the hot man. 13-year-old girl was gagged. And that's like my life, except I, as a 13-year-old, thought I would be Miss Jennifer Garner when she's 30. I thought I was gonna have my cunt penthouse. Thought I was gonna be rich. I was gonna have my mansion up in Calabasas. I was going to have a husband by now, and I was gonna have children by now. I thought I was going to be a trillionaire by this time. PJs, anywhere I gotta go. Obviously, I could be a lot more grateful and a lot more optimistic. I have a great podcast. I have merch on a website. People are actually buying. I live in New York City. That was one of my biggest dreams ever. I was just very not proud of myself. This podcast is about being real, and I'm just being real with you. That was my vibes leading up to my 30th birthday. So that was even more reason to be like, okay, I gotta do this birthday right. I wanted to do this birthday different than all my past birthdays. Let me tell you how my past birthdays have been. I am the queen of compounding business with my birthdays. By that, I mean, if there was a new club that was like, oh, Linux, we want you to throw a party, I would look at the calendar and I would push back when they wanted the opening night of that party to be so that it could fall right around my birthday. Then I could say to everyone, my birthday's coming up and I'm throwing my birthday party at this new club. It would be crazy packed. The club would be gagging, but really, I had just coerced all the people who love me to come because it was my birthday. It was literally like a carny selling tickets to my birthday. Tickets, 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 come to my birthday party, tickets, tickets. It was fun to plan. However, bitch, I left every single one of those birthdays thinking, I I barely got to say hi to any of my best friends because I was dealing with God knows what club party girl shit all night long. And secondly, I came home to no really incredible memories and drained as a motherfucker because I was serving the public for my whole entire birthday and I didn't have a lick of fun. I am a very all or nothing type of girl. What's the opposite of tickets, the bearded lady? I am gonna go far away, speaking of Shrek 2, and I'm gonna be alone. I'm not gonna be club, party throwing, Instagram, TikTok, girl Linux. I wanna go far away and I wanna be just with me, myself, and I. You know how they're always like, take yourself to dinner, take yourself to the movies, just you and you. I love doing that. If there's a new movie that I wanna see, random matinee timing, Monday, I'll go to that damn movie. I will get the tickets, I'll get the tickets to the movie, not my bearded lady Carney birthday party, the tickets to the movie, and I'll get my little nachos, and I'll get my Mountain Dew. If they don't have Mountain Dew, we are leaving the theater and finding a theater with Mountain Dew. And I am with just me, myself, and I. That's my own little way to send a little love letter to me. I wanted to do one better. I said, bitch, I am taking myself on vacation. I am celebrating my 30th birthday, not with y'all, not up in New York, not in the club. I am celebrating my 30th birthday completely alone with just me on vacation, as far away as I can possibly get from the current life I was living that I was not too proud of because 13-year-old me was telling me I was a goddamn loser. I have a theory, and it's not really a theory. It's just like adjectives to describe which vacation girl are you. So basically, there's multiple different girls. My very good friend, we call her Playa Girl. If she's going on vacation, she just wants to be on the playa. Playa is beach in Spanish. So she just wants to be on a beach in Mexico. I have another friend. She is cabin girl from Alaska. So when she thinks of vacation, she wants to go to the woods. She wants to be alone. She wants to be in the cabin. She wants to be in the nature. She's cabin girl. Another one of our friends is jet girl. She just wants to be on a plane. She doesn't care where she goes. She's just happy in the airport. I understand the happy in the airport thing because the airport is so incredible. You are everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And then there's hot girl. I want to not really offend anyone about hot girl, but connect the dots. Hot girl has some money, and hot girl want to pretend she don't got no money when she's on vacation. She want to be up in a hut because that's what she feels like being real in the vacation world is like. There's adventure girl. Adventure girl wants a zip line. She wants to be in the jungle. She wants to almost die, and she wants to be adventure girl. The list could go on and on. Just use any descriptor that you could be bus girl. You want to be on that bus, girl? Wait, actually, bus girl could be a thing. You know the people that make their own buses? Like, I would love to be bus girl, RV girl. Like, there's any vacation girl you can be. I am hot girl, adventure girl, cusp. Now that I'm a little more PC, I would say we're not going to really use hot girl anymore. Let's just say I'm adventure girl. We'll say I am adventure girl. I remembered. I got a camera and I got some followers. So I was like, you know what? We're going to go on an influencer trip, and that is going to be that. I became besties with some of the bitches up at Tryst. The Tryst team invited me to do a cunty little trip stay at Puerto Vallarta. I had 3 days to be up at Puerto Vallarta Tryst, and I loved being alone. I did everything I wanted to do, and no one could yell at me at all. I was completely alone. I didn't go there to party, but girl, I drank. I'm kind of on a sober, curious journey, but I'm in Mexico. Let's pump it. In order to find the cartel, I found a drag queen in 5 minutes. I pulled that girl aside. Next thing I know, I get up in the car. They say, okay, what do you want? I tell them what I want. They're like, you gotta get cash. So we go to ATM. Mind you, bitch, I've been in Mexico for like 5 minutes and I'm already doing this shit. Adventure girl. Hot girl. As I get like the most expensive narcotics in the world. Anyways, me and this cartel man, we are going from ATM to ATM to ATM. None of them are working because my card keeps getting declined. I'm shit-faced at this point, by the way, because I was on the airplane to Mexico and I was thinking, okay, you gotta have a margarita. You gotta have a glass of wine. We gotta have a shot of tequila. I am like, okay, you know what? I gotta just call the bank. I gotta just call the bank. The cartel person's like, who is this lady? Like, what are we doing? All this for 1 gram? I'm on the phone with Citibank. I'm like, oh my God, you don't get it. I want the cartel guy not to be mad at me. There were people walking by. If you need any, like, my friend's got some, girl. At this point, it's like I'm on a shift. I'm working the cartel. The guy that I liked at the time was up in New York. Was like, I'm not gonna go out the whole time you're gone to Mexico. I'm gonna stay in. The sun set in New York. That man was already up at some circuit party trying to get fucked. So I'm on the phone with City Girl being like, he said he was gonna stay in and he's at a circuit party right now. It's my 30th birthday. Long story short, I came to Mexico to be alone and quiet and adventure girl, and I'm being a nightmare to everyone I interact with because it's my 30th birthday. Are you understanding what's going on here? I'm the Birthdayzilla. Up in that hotel room, I went on the big ass flat screen TV in the bedroom and I put on Pumping It and I watched myself. And then I did the thing that I love doing the most. Dinner reservation at 7 p.m. I started getting ready at 7:30 p.m. Obviously missed the dinner reservation. Took hours to get ready. Ended up doing nothing but just getting ready at the hotel room. Missed all my plans. It was amazing. But I was like, okay, I'm not just gonna come to Puerto Vallarta to get drunk up in a hotel room. Because remember, I'm adventure girl. I'm not Jim Morrison girl. I am Jim Morrison girl. But I'm mostly adventure girl. So I need to have some adventure up in here. I went on TripAdvisor and I found some surf lessons. This is something I would never have wanted to do in my entire life. But you know what? I'ma learn how to surf. But there's one thing about learning how to surf. Surfing starts at 5 a.m. So there I was on TripAdvisor. I'm gonna learn how to surf tomorrow. Sounds great. 5 a.m. Okay. I slept like 45 minutes. Next thing I know, I wake up. I almost canceled as many times as someone could cancel in a 15-minute interval. Beep, the surfing man's downstairs. He's here. I got in that car. It's 2 very cute Mexican men. And yes, I can say Mexican because I'm in Mexico and they lived there. So the 2 gorgeous men, we get in the car and it is like a 45-minute drive to this beach. These guys that are clearly straight, they're like surfers. They're not really about the doll life. But I told them real quick, I'm a little famous. And once you just drop in that like you're a celebrity to people that could have been phobic to you, they're immediately nice. We get up to this beach that we're gonna be surfing at, and I don't know what it was. I learned how to surf she-mediately. I am literally Soul Surfer. The Soul Surfer girl, except I did not get nothing chomped off. Okay. What am I talking about? I will show you the receipts right now. This video right here, this is from, I wanna say, 4 hours of learning how to surf. I really think I found my thing. If life ever gets weird, I just want to be alone. Or if I'm ever planning a vacation, I just want it to be somewhere where the surfing is also good. I'm cliche surfer girl. Something happens when you're out there. It's you in the water, honey. It's you in the water. But also doing lines off the surfboard, that makes surfing a little bit more fab. Moving on. At one moment, I was taking a break because surfing is hard as hell. And I'm sitting down while the mom sits here. The guy is teaching the daughter how to surf out in the water. We're talking, and I find out that she is a pastor. I'm not spooked about pastor stuff. I grew up Christian as hell. Christian as hell is crazy. We had a really great conversation about God and the universe and spirituality and surfing and how awesome it is that her daughter right out there up in the water where the dad gets to teach her how to go surfing. And it was just really beautiful. And I remember verbatim, I said to her, oh my God, I would have given anything to have this memory of me as a kid learning how to surf with my father that your daughter is getting with her dad. I went back out to the water, kept surfing. I send this video of me surfing to my mom. I'm like, Mom, oh my God, I learned how to surf so fast. My mom was like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. You know why you picked it up that quickly, don't you? And I was like, no, what are you talking about? She was like, girl, your dad loved surfing. It must be in your blood, girl. You're a surfer. I was like, oh my God. I got my little father-daughter surfing lesson after all. If we want to talk about expectations versus reality, if we want to talk about 13-year-old me judging 30-year-old me, girl, here I was, solo, slaying, surfing, having the time of my life, and that was the 30th birthday I never would have expected. But the birthday isn't done, and the Mexico trip ain't either. I got a little too big for my britches. I'm low-key running from the cartel about something else I'm not good to talk about right now. Basically, I gotta get the hell out of Puerto Vallarta because the cartel coming for my ass, and I already learned how to surf. So we gonna leave Puerto Vallarta early. So I jumped on a real quick flight to Tulum for a reason I'm not gonna say why, but they was after me, girl. In Puerto Vallarta, I was just alone. But now, up in Tulum, I'm seeing my friends. Because my friends started clocking that it's my 30th birthday. I was doing some solo shit, and they were like, no, bitch, we are coming to meet you up in Tulum, and we're gonna do it right. I landed in Cancun first. It wasn't just me coming to Cancun. It was Birthdayzilla, 30 years old, Lennox coming to Cancun. She landed with like $400, right? And she says, okay, I have to wait here for an hour and 30 minutes while all these other people from New York are landing. I'm gonna get a car. I don't know. I decided it's my 30th. I deserve a rental car. I've never rented a car ever from an airport or on a vacation ever before. I decided today, this trip is going to be that moment. So I pumped it to the damn car rental place and I rented a car with the $400 I had. But baby, I didn't have a driver's license with me. Lost my driver's license eons ago. I had a passport. That was it. Last time I checked, you need a driver's license to rent a car. However, I convinced the car rental guy. I said, girl, look, give me this damn car. It's my 30th birthday. Please, I'm serious. I'm Birthdayzilla. He then gives me the car and he says, I'm gonna give you this car, but I'm gonna be real. Between Cancun and Tulum, there are multiple checkpoints. If the cop catches your ass having this rental car and sees that you don't have a license, girl, you are going to jail. The police are gonna take the car. You're gonna owe the cops money and us money. You're gonna have to go to court. It's gonna be a whole drama. Are you sure you want to do this? I said, you know what? 30th birthday, give it to me. Give me the goddamn car. I get the car. By that point, my friend from New York, I think you remember him from the last video. His name is Mike Gawk. Yes. My man that I low-key be fucking on. Anyways, he landed. I picked his ass up and he did something that pissed me off so bad. I don't know if I was being Birthdayzilla or if I don't know. You tell me. I picked this boy up in this rental car that he did not ask for. I've changed my whole outfit. I'm in like a slutty little bikini and shorts. I'm having a good time. I have a car. I see him. I'm like, hey. I go to kiss him and he's like spooked that I went to kiss him. And I made that the theme of the next 24 hours. I was like, you didn't kiss me? You didn't kiss me after I picked you up from the airport on my birthday trip? I'm turning 30. I got us a rental car. We're driving down to Tulum and you didn't give me a fucking kiss when you land off the fucking airport? During it, I was like, yeah. But now I'm like, your Birthdayzilla. Your Birthdayzilla. And then I'm in a bad attitude. This man who just flew all the way from New York specifically to be with me made one wrong move of not kissing me, and now he is just enemy number one. I don't know. I'm like, okay, we gotta drive down to Tulum. It's gonna be a T. The whole time, by the way, we are scared as hell. I am yelling at him about the music being too loud, about this, that, the other, because I'm just mad about the kiss, but also I'm freaking the hell out because I ain't got a license, and I know the police checkpoints are coming up. We passed both police checkpoints. I don't know who was on my side. The cops were not at the police checkpoints. Both times. Gone for lunch vibes. After 5 hours, we got to Tulum. This hotel in Tulum, that shit is gorgeous. This is when the vibes really start slaying. And this is when I Birthdayzilla, but in a new way. Because Birthdayzilla is not just being nasty. Birthdayzilla is also open the mini barn, open the Grey Goose. We're getting wasted. Call the dealer. Do it. 4 more grams. Like, that is Birthdayzilla. She spent everyone else's money. She don't give a fuck. And that was who I was. It was so much fun, but it's always fun spending money that you didn't spend yet until it was time to check out. And the bill was 12,000 Mexican peso, dollar. 12,000 where it wasn't USD. And I was like, okay, that's a big number, but what's it really? 900 USD. Okay, I don't have that much money. Mike Gawk? Hi, Mike Gawk. You have your credit card, right, Mike Gawk? Mike Gawk was pissed. But Mike Gawk swiped that card, girl. And I wouldn't have made Mike Gawk swipe that card if he had motherfucking kissed me up in the airport. Well, Yeah, I still would have. I still would have made, because it was my birthday and I was Birthdayzilla. So this is when shit gets real Birthdayzilla. Our flight back to New York City is 3 p.m. I decide last minute, like Birthdayzilla herself, after all the shit I already got for my birthday, the only reason I came to Tulum wasn't to see my friends, wasn't to go to Gitano, wasn't to run from the cartel. It was actually because I wanted to see the Mayan pyramid. I decided I want to see that Mayan motherfucking pyramid. Which is funny because Birthdayzilla, she really cared about seeing that pyramid on the last day of the trip when we got to go on a flight in a few hours. But I decided, nope, that's the only reason I went to Tulum. It's the only reason I'm here, to see this Mayan pyramid. I've set a life goal to see all the wonders of the world. I saw the Egyptian pyramid, and I am here only once in my life. Tulum, a very easy place to get to. I'm here only once in my life, and I've seen the Mayan pyramid. So Mike Gawk, bless his soul, he's like, where is this pyramid? I'm like, I don't know. I did some research, and it said that the pyramid is on the way to the airport in Cancun. It'll be fine. Bitch, we get up in that car. I open up my maps on my phone with Tulum is right here, and Cancun is right here. The pyramids are way over here, like 4 hours out of the way. So it was adding like 6 hours to the trip that was originally like an hour and a half to 2 hour drive. Girl, we got to get on this plane. Also, I got no money, and Mike Gawk spent all his credit to pay for my Birthdayzilla room charges. You know what? We'll go to this pyramid, but we got to make it quick. I think we could speed to the pyramid, get there, get like 30 minutes at the pyramid. You get your photo Linux, you can shut the hell up. We're getting on a plane, we're going to New York. No one can say I did a bad job on your Birthdayzilla birthday. As you know about my life, one thing always leads to another, which always leads to another. And it took probably triple the time to get to these Mayan pyramids because we kept going the wrong way. And then Birthdayzilla over here, she needed a Four Loko for the drive there, I guess. She needed to get a little tipsy because it's her birthday. And then Birthdayzilla said, I'm hungry. Let's just get brunch. We stop and get brunch. She wants pancakes. She wants French toast. She wants eggs. She wants all this shit. She wants Bloody Mary. She wanted a whole lot of shit that we did not have time for. So we're on our way to these pyramids. And we are realizing in real time, missed our flight. Let's reschedule. Let's book again. Missed that flight too. Let's book that flight. We keep booking new flights to get back to America, all because I want to see these pyramids dilly-dallying on another level because I'm Birthdayzilla and I should be allowed to because it's my goddamn birthday. We got to the pyramids. Aw, look at me at the pyramids. I think we missed 7 flights back to New York. Each time we were like, this will be the flight we're gonna make. So we bought it on the most basic economy non-refundable thing, only to miss it and then not get it refunded. We're basically just pouring money into Delta, pouring money into JetBlue. And next thing you know, it's 9 p.m. and we're pulling up like idiots to the Cancun airport. 8 missed flights, negative $1 trillion, but it's me and Mike Gawk. Birthdayzilla. We're like, okay, how do we get back to America? We fly to Miami. At this point, me and Mike Gawk are fighting because I am a nightmare. I am like, wow, you're really gonna have attitude with me on my birthday, bitch. Your birthday isn't for another week. It still isn't your birthday. You're still 29 years old. Shut up. Either way, we get to Miami. The only place we could really afford to stay was this place. I guess we'll call it a place. Girl, $49 for the night. It was given to roaches, no mini bar, which as we've learned, Birthdayzilla cannot be nowhere near a mini bar. I'm not Motel girl. I want to talk all this game about how I'm hot girl. I am not Motel girl. The whole hallway was blocked off with mattresses that were in plastic wrap, which can only mean one thing. Bed bugs, lice, something, and they had to cover it in plastic wrap mattress packaging. Then we go up to our room. I put a shower cap on me, a shower cap on Mike Gawk. Our hood zipped all the way up. All we can afford is this Papa John's pizza deal. It was like $7.99 for the pizza, the giant Pepsi, and then the brownie thing. We got to get up the next day to get back to New York. It was crazy. And it was all because of Birthdayzilla. Birthdayzilla made all of that magic happen. The thing about being a Birthdayzilla is when shit don't go right, totally perfect, you don't give up. No, you do not give up. You just keep on pumping it. Linux, you had a great 30th. You got to be alone and have your solo moment in Puerto Vallarta for free. You learned how to surf. You had a gorgeous spiritual little moment about your dad with some pastor on the beach. Got a fun little story to tell with the cartel. Went to Tulum. You got to see the pyramid you wanted to see so bad. You somehow spent a bunch of someone else's money in that nice hotel. You got to be with Mike Gawk, this guy you've been in love with for years. You got all these things. And you made it back to New York. So why are you still chasing that perfect 30th birthday moment you want so badly? I'll tell you why. Because I was a Birthdayzilla. I was the Birthdayzilla. I know I already did my birthday, bitch. It's a chop. Like, it's been over. But I still do throw parties for a living. Business is business. I'm a carny at the end of the day. Tickets, come to the birthday. I still gotta do what I gotta do to pay rent at this fucking Bushwick apartment that 13-year-old me apparently hates. So we'll do one of my birthday parties Wednesday at Paul's Dolls. Separately, I know people work during the week, so I'm gonna do a party Friday, battle him with my girl Lady Fag, my friends up in New York. They had their own plans for my birthday party. And by that, I mean surprise! Surprise, Linux. You got a surprise birthday party! Now, a surprise birthday party is something that Linux, the girl right here, Linux has been dreaming of her entire life. Expectations versus reality. I was always so jealous of girls that got surprise birthday parties thrown for them. I was always like, oh my God, no one cares about me enough to throw a surprise birthday party. What the hell? Where's my surprise birthday party? But it wasn't Linux. It wasn't this girl right here, Linux, that got the surprise birthday party thrown for them. No, it was Birthdayzilla who got a surprise birthday thrown for them. And remember how I said I had plans to do Paul's Dolls Wednesday birthday party and then battle him Friday birthday party? I was livid when I found out Thursday night, my resting night, because I don't know, I do I don't know what I was resting for. It was my goddamn 30th birthday. I was like, I'm resting on Thursday. And I walk in and I find out that all my friends threw a surprise birthday dinner for me at a restaurant I hate. On a night I said not to do any celebrations. My 30th birthday. Yes, that's how incoherent Birthdayzilla I was. I got the thing I'd always wanted, a surprise birthday party thrown for me on my 30th birthday, the actual 30th, at a restaurant that I love going there. The restaurant is Soho Diner, but I decided in that weird state of being that it was a personal attack that my friends would throw a surprise birthday party dinner for me on my actual birthday. This is just me being like Birthdayzilla point of view. Because they threw that birthday party on that Thursday, no one felt like they needed to come to Paul's Dolls birthday party on Wednesday, and no one felt like they needed to come to Battle Him birthday party on Friday. So Friday was empty, Wednesday was empty. Linux, you said yourself in the past, you would throw these carny tickets birthday parties and leave them being like, wow, I didn't even get to talk to my best friend. Yeah, so your best friends took it into their own hands and they threw you a surprise birthday dinner where you could be intimate and actually interact with those people. And looking back, I am so grateful. I could literally cry about how incredible that is, but I wasn't me back then. I was Birthdayzilla, and Birthdayzilla me was offended, pissed, and it was a personal attack that anyone would do anything other than my plans that I said I wanted to do on my birthday. I said Wednesday Paul's Dolls, I said Friday Battle Him, and y'all instead took everyone from those both nights and threw my birthday party on a Thursday when I was supposed to be resting. Which, bitch, when do I rest? Never. Birthdayzilla. And as the biggest Birthdayzilla to ever fucking exist, I was kind of a cunt the entire surprise birthday dinner. I was just like, yeah, oh, cool. Yeah, let's take a photo. I'm bored. I'm not really hungry. I was just a cunt. I was awful. I was a Birthdayzilla. Get out me swamp. That was awful. I was awful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to anyone who had to interact with me for my birthday on my 30th. I was the Birthdayzilla. So I just spent an entire month and 2 weeks turning 30, and I had zero fun because in that lady's mind, everything, and I mean everything, was going wrong until I realized very recently, literally like a day ago, I was writing out the outline for this episode. I was like, wait, fuck. I'm making everything go wrong. I'm the drama. I got an incredible free stay to Puerto Vallarta. I learned how to surf. The man I've been in love with for 3 years flew to Mexico to be with me, spent all this goddamn money, got to see the pyramid. Then I came home to New York and my friends threw a surprise birthday party for me. And I was mad the entire time. I didn't get to enjoy any of it. My only memory from any of my 30th birthday month and 2 weeks I celebrated it was how unhappy I was because I was being Birthdayzilla. Awkward. Not even just awkward. Embarrassing. I want to crawl into a little cave somewhere. I am just so appalled that I was that person on my birthday. Is that who I am? I don't know. What I do know is I ain't gonna be that bitch anymore. I am not going to be that bitch ever again. Anymore, ever again, ever. And I know y'all can relate because every time it's one of y'all's birthdays, I gotta sit here and watch you act crazy and ruin all your own stuff. In order to make sure this never happens again, listen up, because I'm gonna teach you all how to not be Birthdayzilla. So let me first tell you what a birthday is. Your birthday is a day that comes once a year, every year, and it is an opportunity for you and your loved ones to celebrate you and your time spent here thus far on Earth. You are allowed one birthday dinner and one birthday party. The birthday dinner must be right before the party. The only time someone gets 2 birthday dinners or parties is if one of them is family only. Do you know what your birthday is not? Your birthday is not a competition game show for you to test to see which of your friends love you the most. Don't be grading people on whether they remember, they don't remember, they show up, they don't, you get a text, you don't. Girl, now imagine your 4th best friend. Say it's their birthday. The way you feel about your 4th best friend's birthday, which most likely you forgot, is how all your friends and your coworkers and anyone else feel about your birthday at best. Because you know what else those people care about? Themselves. They care about their job performance, the doctor appointment they missed and they had to reschedule that day. They're fighting with their man this week and probably got a goddamn dog that wants to stop barking and pissing off their neighbors. And their grandma is probably sick as hell. Girl, your birthday is not on the goddamn radar. So if you want a bitch to care, then tell whoever needs to know, hi, my birthday is coming up. I would like to celebrate it by having a birthday dinner and or a birthday party here at this time. That's it. Your birthday is also not a business opportunity. Take it from the girl who would compound business with her goddamn birthday. Stop trying to push your brand or your multi-level marketing scheme at your damn birthday. This is not a product launch. This is not a single release. This is your birthday. Next thing, you need to get it in your head right now. No one is coming. Obviously, people are coming, but girl, plan for 0 people pulling up just so that there is no disappointments, because life's gonna throw wild cards at you and you're gonna gag. If you think no one's gonna come to your birthday and then 5 people do show up, you are gonna be so happy. If you're like, okay, I got 40 bitches coming up to my birthday, they're pulling up right now, and then 5 show up, you won't even be able to enjoy time with those 5 people because you're being a nightmare because you're mad because we're those other 40 bitches. Planning for disappointment as a side girl, people are not going to show up to your birthday and you have to accept it. If you decide you want your birthday celebration to be an activity, especially a physical one, expect people not to come. If you decide to do it on a weekday, expect people not to come. If you decide to do it on a weekend, expect people not to come. Morning, daytime, night, It really doesn't matter. If everyone got off work that day because it's a bank holiday, people have schedules. And sometimes things don't work out, not the end of the world, not a personal attack. They aren't shooting their arrows at the back of you. It ain't personal. You're being a birthdayzilla. Now, leading up to your birthday, don't be asking for money from everyone to cover that expensive dinner, pulling together for a birthday gift, crowdfunding to get the party bus paid for. No, do not be doing that. If you want expensive, nice things at your birthday, then you pay for it yourself. Stop spending other people's money. And if you do pay for expensive, nice things yourself at your birthday party, don't be making your guests feel bad about you paying for it or guilt tripping them into participating in whatever the expensive thing is. Girl, nobody asked for you to get the nice ass car. No one asked you to get the nice ass champagne. Nobody asked for you to get this like weird ass concert or to go rock climbing. No one asked for any of that. They're doing the best they can. Come on, you're being a birthdayzilla. If you want to treat yourself and your friends for your birthday, then do it with no expectations for anything in return. Don't even expect anyone to say thank you, because bitches never say thank you. A real birthday girl knows that. A birthdayzilla ruins the whole goddamn party or starts feuds with decades-long friends because so-and-so didn't say thank you that I paid for the party bus. No one wanted to even go there. Everyone wanted to be up in their bed going on TikTok right now. Do things with no expectations or don't do it at all. Leading up to your birthday, don't be treating your closest friends and significant others like they're suddenly your unpaid interns at your event production company you never started. Don't be assigning Samantha to get the flowers and Greg to get the cake and Marcia to get the goddamn liquor. Do it yourself, or say BYOB on the flyer. Stop assigning bitches like you're fucking running some wedding planner shit. You aren't. It's your goddamn birthday. You're being a birthdayzilla. If you really do need an extra set of hands, which obviously that is realistic, you can pick one singular person and be like, look, girl, my birthday's coming up. Would you be down to help me with my birthday? Be my extra set of hands, and I promise we can sign a contract, we do whatever, and I will be your extra set of hands for your birthday. And then when you are at your birthday dinner and or birthday party, you are going to behave appropriately. This ain't your birthday no more, girl. You wanted to make it a public event. You want to make it this, that, the other. You are the host, and these are your guests. You are on the public world stage. Act accordingly. Yes, you are gonna look good as hell, but you ain't gonna be fidgeting and perfecting the look all night, and you ain't gonna be late in order to look good either. Plan ahead. If you need glam, if you need hair, if you need a spray tan, you need your nails done, do it all on time. Don't be making those bitches wait up at the dinner, wait up at the party for you, birthdayzilla. And yes, you can party, obviously. It's your birthday, but your birthday doesn't mean get as shit-faced as possible, and everyone will think it's cute and it's allowed and they'll take care of you because it's your birthday. You can get as fucked up as you want. You can show up to the dinner wasted. No, bitch. If it's your birthday and you're shit-faced, all anyone's gonna be thinking is, ooh, she going through it. Damn. You don't want to be given that, girl. Get wasted later up in the hotel room. Jim Morrison got wasted up in the hotel room. You know what I mean? You are a year older. Act like it. Next thing you don't want to be doing at your birthday dinner, running around stressed. Same way I said, don't be fidgeting with the hair. Don't be fidgeting with the outfit. You should not be at that party running around stressed, making sure the party is running smoothly. It's already started. You're gonna miss the whole damn thing like I missed all my month and 2 weeks of partying because you're trying to be the wedding planner up in here. It's not that serious. You're being a birthdayzilla. You know that saying, it's my party and I'll cry if I want to? No, you won't. No, you won't. You will not cry. You already got all these people up in here going out of their way. I just said their man's mad at them, the dog's barking at the neighbor, and their grandma is sick up in the hospital. You are not going to make things even worse by crying and being in a sour mood. You're going to be happy. You're going to be pleasant. You're the host, and these are your guests. Stop being a birthday-zilla. Even if your guests don't care that much about you being an awful, nasty cunt, you are going to look back on this moment thinking, oh, that was cute, but I was just in a bad mood the whole time. Yeah, let's avoid that. Let's just be nice, be pleasant. Which brings me to the next saying. You know how they say, if it's not broke, don't fix it? Here's a new one. If it's broke and you can't fix it like she immediately, then move the hell on and don't throw a tantrum all about it. The food didn't come out on time. The DJ's messing up. A random ex texted you happy birthday. Now you are smiling. You're smiling at your birthday and you're being pleasant because I said so. Speaking of texting, you will not be doing is spending your entire birthday on your goddamn phone texting. And you're like, oh, sorry, I'm responding to all my birthday messages. So-and-so said happy birthday. Oh, bitch, fucking take your phone away. I'm getting mad. I will take your phone away. These people came here for you. These people are here in real life. Respond to those messages later up in your bed. Do not, Birthdayzilla. You want everybody to walk away thinking, I love her. She had a great birthday. I'm glad I was involved. The end. You don't want people leaving thinking she was a nightmare. She was the worst. She was a birthday-zilla. And I want to real quick dig deeper and understand the psychology of why is the birthday-zilla in the first place. You as a birthday-zilla, me as a birthday-zilla, all of the birthday-zillas. Birthday-zillas are only birthday-zillas because of one thing. They think that if they are controlling enough, diva enough, birthday-zilla enough, then their big day, and more so, their life will be the perfect fairy tale moment in their dreams and not what life actually is, which is real. Guess what, girls? You won't be happy once life becomes that fairy tale because, first of all, the fairy tale does not exist. The real fairy tale that you can get to in life is getting to a place where you finally accepted that life, it has its own plans for you, girl. And they are not the ones that you had. And the only thing you and I and all the other birthday-zillas can do is accept it. Because that's when the real fairy tale starts. When you stop forcing things to be a certain way. When you stop letting 13-year-old you have an opinion on 30-year-old you. What the hell did 13-year-old you know about anything? She didn't know what rent was. She didn't know what credit was. She didn't know what fucking friend drama was that would consume you. She didn't know about body dysmorphia. She didn't know about finding out what you want to do for the rest of your life. 13-year-old you knew nothing. So how dare you let 30-year-old you who wakes up every day with a smile on their face, or at least tries to, balances all these friendships and relationships and work drama you got to go through, has dreams and achieves them. That's what 30-year-old you does. Do you know what 13-year-old you did? Had a fucking meltdown because their bootcut Hollister jeans weren't clean enough to wear for the pep rally. That's what 13-year-old was doing. 13-year-old you was not sure if they were gay or straight, boy or a girl. 30-year-old you is sickening. And even you watching this, if y'all are younger, 25, 20-year-old, 19, that's not 13-year-old you. We are sickening. We are full-ass humans. How dare we let our inner child come up in here and tell us what the tea is. What our inner child needs is a hug. That's it. Go to bed. We can take it from here. When you stop letting your 13-year-old you have an opinion on your life, when you stop taking moments that were meant to be so beautiful, so unique, so curated. How niche, curated, special was it that I had my closest people throw a surprise birthday party for me on my actual 30th in New York City at one of my favorite restaurants. That was curated. That was special. That was Linux. And instead, in my head, all I was thinking about was, this isn't Kim Kardashian's billionaire private island getaway birthday that I see on Instagram 10 times a year. Girl, it wasn't. You had something even better. You had something more special, and you ruined it by being a birthday-zilla. Ultimately, what I'm trying to say is, if it's your birthday, if it's a special moment in your life, be present for it. Be there and be wary of how you are coming off, because all these other people are very excited to be there for this special moment in your life. And you are nowhere to be found. And if you are around, you're being an asshole. You're being a birthdayzilla. You gotta stop giving child you so much power. That's a baby. That's a baby. 13-year-old you doesn't know nothing. So with that, I just have to say, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me and all the other birthdayzillas in the world. You're lucky you still have friends. And I gotta go see a vocal coach. You better motherfucking pump it and stop being an asshole.